Hey, kids. I'm not gonna put a guitar on the workbench today. Well, I mean, I had a guitar on the workbench. I'm just saying I'm not going to do a live stream of me working on a guitar right now. We're here for other reasons. I'm having some technical issues, though. And I don't know why, obviously. So a few things are happening. I can no longer connect with the app to my switcher. And it's driving me absolutely insane. So what do I do about it? I mean, I go to the switcher setup. It's an ATEM Mini Extreme ISO. And if I do a static IP, you know, I write it. If I do DHCP, you know, which is like assigning it automatically, right? It tells me what it is. So 192.168.1.168. Okay, and that's exactly the IP address that I put right here. It just doesn't want to connect. And if I do a static IP, it's also not connecting. So I tried both ways, and it's not connecting. Now, fortunately, this is connecting. So this is my Stream Deck. But now I changed the IP address, so I got to change it there as well. Why would I? So let me go back to the old IP address, and that thing's going to work, and this is still not going to work. So I had 192.168.1 and then 56. Well, there's dots in between, right? We know that. Save that. And now let me see. Now that's going to work. Yep. You see? Well, you didn't see me switch. Throw some light here. But here, it's switching. That's this. But this isn't working. All right, let me change the IP address. Well, actually, forgot to change it back here now. So delete, 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 and then 56. Okay it, and then connect. And it's just not going to connect. See, this is with a delay. Now it's going to go to that camera. It works. But I need this to work. So it's on the same network. It's supposed to work, but it isn't. All right, I don't know. Okay, so that's news number one. News number two, I can no longer print from my computer to the printer that's there. I need to print invoices. I need to print important stuff. So the only way I was able to print, oh, hello, there's someone joining us. So like I said, I am unable to print, and I haven't changed anything from my computer here to the printer over there on the same network. So what's interesting, Dr. Jeffrey Boyle, okay, hi, doctor, is that when I open, so I have a Mac, when I open Print Center, it tells me that the printer is idling and it's online. It's on the network. And then as soon as I print something, it tells me the printer is offline. How? So the way I was able to print one thing is I, instead of printing, I saved it as a PDF. I then sent it to my phone, printed from my phone, which is again on the same network. Why is that? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I know it's you. Dr. Jeffrey Boyle says, hello, it's me. I know it's you. I can see. Because you did your, you know, thumbs up and all that before. Okay, so that's weird. So if any of you are tech people that can help me, you know, write in the comments. I will read them. Okay. Now let's switch to good news. I'm blurry. Oh, no, now I'm in focus. Okay. Good news. Okay, so I started a mailing list thing, a newsletter. So you can sign up if you want. You don't have to. Doesn't make any difference to anyone else but you. There's a link right there. Where? I think around here. All right, it says to sign up for the newsletter if you want. Just if you do, don't forget to activate it. I mean to confirm when you receive the confirmation email. Oh, I keep looking at my watch. My watch is being charged. Still needs a little bit. Okay, so that's that. I'm expecting someone. Just this moment. No, it's someone you've seen before. Should I tell you? Okay, whatever. Okay, so why would anyone want to sign up for a newsletter? Well, because I'm going to give away value. Let me show you. So this is going to be a Guitar Quackery newsletter, right? So check this out. Right now you are going to be looking at this screen. This is a 3D scan of a fingerboard. Yep. Okay, so for 3D analysis. Okay, and let's turn this off. Let's highlight this. Let's scroll, and you know the fancy, highlighting and stuff. Well, here's the thing. You will be able to do all that on your own computer because I'll be giving away some of it. So let me put it back on my screen. So, okay, so certain 3D scans that actually customers pay for, right, are going to be publicly available to subscribers to the newsletter, right? So if you wish to be part of this scientific, pseudo-scientific research with 3D scans of guitars and guitar parts, and if you want to learn how to do all those measurements on your own computer, you can download a free app. It's not my app. I'll tell you what it is in the newsletter. So you can download that from, I'll give you the link of the developer. It's an open source thing, the one you just saw. And then I will also record a bunch of tutorials on how to use it. Now, tutorials on how to use this app already exist on YouTube, but they are not geared towards guitar research and science. They're geared towards other things such as LiDAR drone shots that are then in 3D, topography of terrain, things of that nature, mountains or other parts, cars, etc., right? But this is going to be specifically for guitars, right? I'm going to record a whole bunch of tutorials for this free application for you to enjoy in the privacy of your own home. And it works on PC and Mac as well. I have Mac. I'm Mac-based, although I do have a PC I bought for something. I bought for that industrial scanner that, if you've seen my video, okay, I'm not going to get into this right now. But, yeah, so you'll be able to do that. Now, where do you get the scans? All you need to do is subscribe to the newsletter, and you will get them. Some of them, right? I won't obviously give you all of them. I already got so many. But you will get interesting scans. Now, even if you did have a scanner, like I have this one, which you've seen me use before, right? So I spent about $2,500 to get everything set up with the scanner and everything, right? So you don't need to do any of that. All you need is a free app and a subscription to the Guitar Quackery newsletter. That's that. So with the subscription, you will get the scans. But let's imagine that you do want to invest in your own scanner. Well, you might not have access to all the interesting guitars that you might want to analyze. So I will have guitars with twisted necks. I will have guitars with collapsed soundboards, and so on, right? With fret wear or after the refret or this and that, right? So a before and after job, you know. So once again, you get value. Yeah. So, but I need to collect email addresses because at some point I will also be offering things to sell. Now, why do I do that? Why would I want to do that? There's an economy, right? And we all live in it. So, yeah. So the YouTube studio setup here, obviously, as you might suspect, cost thousands of dollars, and it needs to start paying back. Okay, so obviously the business was paying for it, but I didn't need any of the cameras or whatever to repair guitars, right? So you could say just the business was paying for something else, and YouTube is paying through ads a little bit, and that's just not enough. And I do need to have to think about, you know, other ways to make money off of the YouTube part of the business. So that's that, in addition to the ads. So yes, friends, so if you want access to high quality scans and you know, with a link to download the software. Now, you can figure out what the software is. I just don't want to say it now. Obviously, it's not a secret. The only reason why I don't want to say it is because, you know, I want to give those who subscribe an easy way to find out. Yeah, that's all, right? But anyone can figure out what this software is if you do just a little research. There's another software similar. So this one is using point clouds, and yeah, so those are little points. It's like a cloud, all right? This software. There's another software, also a free one that you can download online, which I don't really know how to use yet, but you will need to convert the point clouds to meshes, 3D mesh files, and I can do the conversions for you again, and then you'll be able to download those. So all of those files will be on a cloud somewhere. I've already been putting them there. I've been working a lot on this lately, so I've been putting them on the cloud, and I've been organizing email campaigns to send out. I haven't sent out those email campaigns yet, obviously, but a lot of them will be tied to videos on YouTube. So there will be a free video with an early access option. So now the early access option might be 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time. Let's say a guitar that I scan, blah, blah, blah. And the free video will have early access, right, for subscribers to the channel. So those who support the channel with $2 a month, not this channel, the main channel, will have early access. And then in the video, there will be a download link for the files, but only subscribers to the mailing list can directly download them. they will get an automatic email with the links. And those who do not have the subscription to the mailing list, to the newsletter, they will be prompted to subscribe first. See, I had to figure all this out, right? So this all took days and nights to figure this out, but I have it all set up now. So that's that. So what else? Oh, and then there will be a companion video for the $5 supporters, $5 a month, you know, which is going to be a complete and full tutorial on how to take that file, the raw file from the scanner, and do everything that I did to use it in the video and in the analysis for the customer. Okay? So the way I'm going to do this is I am actually going to record myself prepping the 3D file, right? And I will make an exclusive video out of that for the $5 a month subscribers. And then I will take that file, which is now prepped, for the free video on the main channel, which will be the early access video. So for those of you who just joined in, I'm going to throw this back on the screen here. Just bear with me. And here we go. So this is one of those files. This is just one of them. And here we have this plane. And here we have the scalar fields adjustment, you know, that kind of highlight the topography of the scan. But I like to turn this plane off. And I also am going to show you how to take measurements off of that, right? So a lot. And this is not the only way to analyze and manipulate the 3D file. So this is just one way. And again, I will teach all that in the tutorials, which will be available to those who are supporting the channel at, I think it's $5 a month. So that's that. Okay, my friends. So that's it. You know, so this was not your usual live stream that we usually have. On Guitar Quackery Live. This was more like me complaining about things not working on my computer, right? If you watch the beginning of this live stream, you'll see. And also asking for help if anyone knows how to fix the problems that I mentioned at the beginning. And what else? Oh yeah, and announcing about the newsletter. Okay. What else am I forgetting? Nothing. So I see a bunch of you here. So yeah, so if you want to subscribe to the newsletter, just click the link, which is right about there, I think. How am I doing this? There. Yeah, okay. You don't have to. It's not mandatory. It's, you know, if you want. Also, let me know in the comments if you have any requests. What is it that you would want from me through the newsletter? What kind of downloads or whatever, right? Yeah, because, you know, I might, I'm looking for ideas. Jeffrey Boyle, how has your model friend been? Oh, you're talking about Eva. She moved out of town. Yeah, I don't really want to get into it. So she was going through some difficulties, okay? And she had to move. But the good news is that there was also an opportunity that then she's in Miami now, okay? So that's it. Now, we don't know if we'll see her again. I'm not going to pressure her or anything. That's it, right? But yeah, thanks for asking. Now, we'll find another friend. I do want to have like a collaborator that that I work with. And I do have a collaborator, Dr. Kevin, who is also working on the 3D scan thing with me, 3D scans, but in a different way. Okay, and those things are not going to be available for free. But that's something I'm not going to announce just yet. But that's something completely entirely different. So he's a great collaborator. I mean, I couldn't have imagined even having a better collaborator. But you know, he's like top notch. He's a retired research scientist. No kidding. From Boeing. So. Yeah, so not an engineer, not a developer. Or, it's like it's different. So they had two astronomers back in the day. I don't know if they still have, for reasons that I might discuss. He needs to explain them a little bit better to me. But yeah, so and he knows what he's doing, and together we're doing what he's doing, all the amazing work, but. It's mind-blowing. And when I tell you that it's mind-blowing, believe me, it's mind-blowing. And you will get to see some of it eventually. So when it's ready, so right now it's being developed. But it has to do with 3D scans, right? So let's see. Okay, Dr. David Mullen says, hi to everyone. Wish I could get involved more to aid your ventures. All the best from Scotland. Well, I love Scotland. I am very fond of two of your countrymen, Steve Cassidy, of Steve Cassidy Guitar, or Casa de Guitar. He's got two channels, and Colin of The Science of Loud. His name is Colin, right? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I love the accent too, by the way. Okay, kids. So, yeah, that was it. Good things happening and developing here, but I need to wrap it up. I'm actually waiting for someone, like I mentioned before. Let me see. No, she's not here yet. It's also something to do with some video thingy. Okay, so, but I gotta go. That'll be posted on Instagram, maybe here as well. I don't know, but it's someone you've seen before. I can't tell you just yet who or what or why. But that's it. So subscribe to the newsletter if you want, and maybe I'll do a live stream tomorrow. I probably will. Okay. Good night.